every week with her hard riding. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Pulling out right on time. We've still got an hour before the stagecoach picks up the money.
Oh, morning, boys. Feels most like there's a frost out.
Yeah.
Ain't got a good fire up yet, but it feels good. Figuring on taking the stagecoach to Diablo?
Big bills. Easy to pack.
$30,000. Let's pack these saddlebags and clear out of here.
When you do a job, do it right.
I wonder what that thing is saying.
How do I know?
I know. I've been just asking him to keep talking, to tell him more.
Get a hold of yourself. Quit imagining things.
Any further word from Canyon Junction,
Our
Lofty?
operator can't raise an answer from Hank. Not since that first call.
Well, let's go. Come on.
Don't be crazy. Our job's gone sour. Forget the money.
How can you forget about 30 grand?
By thinking about living. Packing that money will hang as quick as anything he said.
If he identifies us.
But they'll search every cowpoke in the territory.
Here, give me a hand. Help me open this crate. The Red Comet will carry the money for us.
We'd better go see about Hank.
He's done for, Annie.
A mail robbery.
Those two riders we saw.
Come on, Lofty. We'll take care of Hank later.
Finish him off here easy. In case they did get a description of us. Attract their attention down there. Then we get a clear shot at their backs.
So you want to make a fight of it? Over there, Annie.
Wait a minute, Lofty. make sense to ambush from the low side of the road. Come on. All right, drop your gun. All right, come on.
The shot came from the other side of the road, Annie. There are only 2 men.
Hey, you'll find my horse and a rifle, that's all.
And you figure on taking a shot at our backs.
No, just a chance to talk. Which is something a stranger doesn't get when there's been a murder.
What do you know about a murder?
Just finding a man dead in a railroad station, that's all. And being strangers, my partner and I decided it was best to keep riding.
Check their saddlebags, Lofty, and see what they're packing.
Sure glad you're here, Annie. These the men who murdered Hank?
I don't know, Andy, but they sure acted guilty enough.
I came in as usual on the morning run, calling Hank and making a joke. He was slumped right there, a bullet in his back.
And that's the way we found him. Does that make us guilty any more than him?
Being strangers, that's the difference. There's no evidence to hold us.
Whoever killed Hank got quite a haul. I was supposed to pick up 30 grand for the Diablo bank. If you didn't find the money, that story may be true.
Hank must have been shot from here when he was sending a message.
About the holdup?
Mm-hmm. He identified himself and then kept repeating SOS. And to a telegraph man, that means a call for help.
And that's all the message said.
That's all.
Well, I'm late on my run, Annie. Any reason I shouldn't load up?
No, go ahead, Andy. Thanks for your help.
I know how much you liked Hank, so I know you'll land the men who got him.
Thanks.
Mind give me a hand, Lofty?
You satisfied we're not guilty? Are we free to go?
No.
What's the charge?
For the time being, attempted assault with a deadly weapon.
Lofty and I'll make the charges. Lofty, you better take the prisoners on the stagecoach and ride with them. I'm going to stay here and have a look around.
With pleasure, Annie.
All right, let's go.
I guess we look like fish out of water to you.
Oh, no, not with a younger brother around the house. Bicycles, transcontinental races from San Francisco to New York. That's all he talks about.
We're routing the relay east from Diablo. We got off the train in Capital City to try the road. I hope it's more downhill going back.
Well, welcome to Diablo. I'm Annie Oakley.
Helga King.
It's nice to meet you, Helga.
This is my husband, Terry.
Hello, Miss Oakley.
Mr. King. Helga's an unusual name around these parts.
Not in Sweden, where I was born.
We'll only be in town a day or two. It'll our turn to ride the relay. It means $500 to us now, and maybe a lot more later.
After the race, each team gets a red Comet agency in a large city. Bicycle riding is quite a fad back east. Our future looks rosy.
Well, judging by my brother Tagg, you ought to make a fortune in Diablo. Well, I'll see you in town.
Bye, Miss Oakley.
Bye-bye.
She recognized my name, but didn't take back her welcome.
Go. Hey, that looks swell. Hey, the stage is coming. Hi, Lofty. Look, watch this red comet.
What's up, Tagg? You look like it's Christmas or the 4th of July.
Gosh, Lofty, it's better than both of them put together.
All right, this is where you get off.
what's in the box.
What is it, Tagg?
Bicycle parts, I think. It's marked Red Comet. I can't see it very good.
Tagg. Private property.
Oh, yeah. It belongs to the bicycle riders.
Let's go.
You're gonna right to hold us. Lock up my horse. He pulled the trigger.
Once they open that box, we're done for.
Gosh! Gosh!
I'll bet you're Tagg Oakley.
Yes, sir.
Tagg, you think I could see your sister if she's around?
Sure thing. Come on with me, Mr. King. Hi. Hello.
I'll be right back.
I telegraphed descriptions and requests for possible charges on them.
Good idea, Lofty. They may be strangers to us, but not to some other sheriff's office.
Annie, I brought Mr. King to see ya.
Come on in.
Go on, Mr. King.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Miss Oakley.
Lofty, this is Terry King, one of the bicycle riders, Lofty Craig.
Hello, Terry.
How do you do?
I'll go out and watch your bike, Mr. King.
I'd appreciate that. I knew you recognized my name out on the road. Thanks for not taking back your welcome.
Well, I don't know any reason for not welcoming Helga or Terry King.
Well, most folks feel different. They don't want Bill King's brother anywhere near them. I've tried 100 jobs in 100 towns until the Red Comet people said they'd take a chance with me. I did a year and a half in prison, too.
I know, I read about it. There's an accomplice, an accessory after the fact. It must not be easy to turn your own brother over to the police. Good luck on the bicycle race, Terry.
Thanks a million.
Mine do.
So he's the one with that 30 grand.
Going sure must be rough, and your brother's a killer, the most wanted man in the country.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Mr. King. I just want to see what it felt like.
You want to try a ride, Tagg?
Golly, can I?
Sure thing. Hop on. Well, there's nothing to it. You just balance, pump your feet, and don't look at the ground.
Holy Toledo. How am I doing?
Riding, cowboy.
No, Tagg, don't look at me. You look back, Tagg. Never do that. Riding a bicycle or anything else. Always keep looking ahead.
It's too bad we didn't get any answers to our wires. We'll have to let them go.
There's plenty we can hold them on, Lofty, but it still won't help us solve Hank's murder.
You think they're guilty?
As sure as I can be without any legal proof. But it looks like the money is the only lead in that direction.
Then you mean you want us to let them go?
That's right.
I'll pick up their trail when they leave town.
Your horses are out front. You're free to go.
What about our guns?
They're over there.
Thanks for your hospitality.
We got lucky now. Let's beat it.
Hold it.
Gosh, Mr. King, I'm sure sorry about wrecking your bike. I really am.
We all take our spills, Tagg, and there's a crate of spare parts inside.
Good.
Aren't you leaving?
I know. We were headed for Diablo when you picked us up. Now we're headed for the hotel. See you around.
Maybe they are innocent.
Or maybe they plan to move out tonight.
Why don't we open our store right here in town, Helga? Annie says there should be a fortune. Of course, the town's too small for that, but we should make a good living.
I'd like that better than a big city, Terry.
Helga,
Terry, you look like you saw a ghost.
look. thousands.
What are we gonna do?
We better go get Annie Oakley.
Yes? Friends of yours, Mr. King.
Sorry, we can't see anyone right now.
Open a door. Did you say something about a fortune?
We were talking about a bicycle shop.
Well, I'm talking about this.
Hold it.
Almost puts me in a class with your brother. 30 grand. Get the saddlebags. Wouldn't say anything if I were you. Cover him. They're watching us like hawks. Catch us with that money and we're done for. Show yourself in our window, then pull the shades down. Give me those. If anyone asks you, you're out for the exercise. Put this on. Do the job right, and I may cut you in. Bill King's kid brother shouldn't mind a little extra loot.
Not interested.
How do you feel about staying healthy? And your pretty wife staying alive?
Where do we meet you to hand over the money?
Just keep riding out the North Road. We'll stop you when the coast is clear. Be seeing you. And don't try any double cross.
What can we do?
Nothing, except what they told us.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. King. A report on the race just came on the telegraph. You'll be leaving for Capital City about 3:30.
Thanks, Tagg. We're going to limber up.
They don't put an army on our trail, we're in business. Come on.
Annie. No gear, but they're checking their saddles.
Morning, Sheriff.
If they are guilty, and if they had the money at the railroad junction, they're headed in the wrong direction.
You better trail them, Lofty. They might double back. I'll have Mr. Higgins let me in the hotel room and see what I can find. Mr. King,
running, sis?
No, Tagg, I'm just looking at the bicycle tracks.
Terry and his wife rode out of town. That way. They said they were going to limber up.
Maybe so, but I've got to head them off.
What's wrong?
Tell you later.
Just a deputy.
We've got to hide.
Terry, it's Annie Oakley.
I know. She's tied up with the sheriff's office, and we're carrying stolen money. It happened to me before.
No, Terry. Annie will believe what we say. There was nothing we could do. The men held us there all night. Where were you supposed to meet to hand over the money?
I don't know. Just keep peddling out the North Road were our orders.
Well, those orders will be carried out. Here, let me have your bike.
All right, straight ahead. Pedal a little faster.
Give me a shove.
Looks like we're in the clear. You gonna stop them now?
Yes, with bullets. So there'll be no talking about the money.
Hold it, Mandel.
Get ready, Mr. and Mr. King. Here comes the bicycle riders.
On your way. Letter from the governor of California to the governor of New York. What a dull town. Bet you'll be glad to get out of it.
We'll be back as soon as possible.